Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Paul Fitch reporting on. I haven't got a bloody clue. I think it's the 13th, could be the 14th of March 2022. Apparently, ramblings of a madman continue. As promised, I did say last week that I was going to have a little change of direction with regards to my ramblings, and I'm looking out the window because I'm just checking for my dad. I'm at another hospital appointment with my dad, so if you see me looking out the window every 2 seconds, that's what it is. Anyway, yeah, so I said I was going to have a change of direction with regards to what I'm doing with me ramblings, and I think it's time now. Right, I'm nobody special at all. I just happen to be awake. For some unknown reason, myself and millions of others dotted around the four corners of our beautiful flat earth. Yeah, so yeah, I'm nobody special, but that said and done, I have had some experiences, quite a few experiences in my life that have led me very much on a spiritual path, and I just want to start talking about them now because I really do think the time is now. So I'm going to be talking all things metaphysical in the coming ramblings, and spiritualism and heaven and hell and quite a few other things. So what I'm going to start off with today is, ever since I was a little boy, as far back as I can remember, 3, 4, 5 years of age, 6, 7, 8 and upwards, I used to have what I would call day visions or nightmares, but I'd be wide awake, and it was always the same theme. The sky was always on fire. There were fireballs going through the sky. That was that mainly, and when it come to bedtime, it would always be the same reoccurring nightmare, exactly the same scenario playing out each time. Now, where I live is over the water from Liverpool, and in my dream, I'd always be standing on the Wirral side, and two things would happen. The first thing, there'd be a nuclear bomb going off in the distance in Liverpool, and literally followed straight by what we would call unidentified flying objects. Now, these objects wouldn't come in from a distance and appear in the sky. They would just be there, like they'd just slipped through a veil, shall we say. So they weren't travelling from miles and miles away. They just happened to be there like a boom, and they were there visible in the sky, and there was loads of them. And at that point, I would always wake up. Now, the skyline, when I was a child, in reality, looking over to Liverpool, would have been dominated by the Three Graces. Now, those who know Liverpool well will know what the Three Graces are: 3 big buildings on the waterfront. In me dreams, it was always sort of like a very built-up city with high-rise buildings there, and it was many years later, these visions or nightmares, whatever you want to call them, petered out over time, and by the time I reached me late 20s, there were very few and far in between. It might be months and months and months before I had the reoccurring dream, and I haven't had them for years and years now. I don't think I've had them since I was in my 40s. Watch now, I bloody have one tonight. So yeah, anyway, when I was in my early 40s, I took a career break from caring, and I ended up doing security for 12 months. The place where I'd done the security was down by the docks, and at the end of my shift, I used to drive down to one of the ferry points called Seacombe Ferry. And when I drove down there, I hadn't been down the waterfront for years, and when I drove down there, it was like a thunderbolt had hit me. The skyline was exactly the same skyline that I used to have me nightmare visions in, of this nuclear apocalyptic scenario followed by unidentified flying objects. And I would always wake up every time, exactly the same point, after saying, I can't believe we've done it. And that was that. So the reason I'm saying this is basically because at this point, I'm not ruling anything out. I've been following the plan with regards to Donald Trump and the White Hats and the Lions, and I have no reason to believe that this isn't playing out in front of our eyes right now. With regards to the deltas, I'm going off pass a little bit here, but it will tie back in again. So yeah, I've no reason to believe, and everything that I've been studying over the last 2.5, 3 years with regards to Donald Trump and the Q drops, getting my head around them, seeing 1, 2, 3, 4 year delta starting to play out, future proofs past, so on and so forth. So yeah, it's all playing out, and who knows the day when it's going to come. That said and done, truthfully, not one of us know if the new world we're moving into with new overlords, whatever the case may be, none of us know what's going to play out at the final hour, do we? Truth be told, we don't. And it just could be a big ruse to take us into the New World Order via another route. Who knows? I don't think that's going to be the case. But at this point, I'm not ruling anything out. So, fake alien invasions, Project Bluebeam, if you're not aware of them, now's the time to start looking just in case. I have said over the last 5 years, it's coming up to 6 years now that I first was introduced to the possibility that we might not be living on a spinning ball. The dimensions of what we're living on, I don't know, I really don't know. But one thing I do know is, and I've said this time and time again, it isn't a spinning water ball. We're not hurtling through space. Everything is contained within the firmament, and it's an enclosed system. We can't get out. The moon and the sun are both within the firmament, and they are certainly not 90 odd million miles away, whatever the case may be. With regards to the sun, they are both of the same size. They are both discs within the firmament, one giving off heat, one giving off a cold source, being the moon. Lots more to look into, and the reason I'm bringing this up is because if they are ever to pull off Project Bluebeam, sorry, and the fake alien invasion, then they need us to believe that we're living on a spinning water ball, and these are entities that are coming to get us, basically, aren't they, to usher in the New World Order. So bear that in mind, because you know, like I say, at this stage of the game, anything's possible, and if it does come about, know that it's nothing more than what we have here on the planet and the technology that they've had hidden from us and suppressed from us. So anyway, that's me first dip into some of my experiences. I will broaden on this to include 2 experiences that I've had with regards to heaven and hell. I'll go into more detail on them. All I want to say is that it's all good, ladies and gentlemen. We are so powerful. I will talk about manifestations as well, things that I've managed to manifest into my own life, literally instantly. I'll go more into detail on that, but right here, right now, we are very powerful, ladies and gentlemen. We have the ability to manifest instantly. Think of the Celestine Prophecy for anybody who's read that book. I really do believe that is a bit of a teaching of who and what we are with regards to energies, and everything's just energy, including me sitting here transferring my energies for you to listen and to watch. Anyway, I do ramble on, like I said. So yeah, I just wanted to sort of start touching on some subjects that I think are going to be very important to us in the coming days, weeks and months, with regards to our power, and that we're all safe, basically. I really do believe that. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say today, because my dad will be due out any minute now. So I'm going to go and meet him and walk him back over to the car. So anyway, yeah, there's going to be loads more that I'm going to be talking about, but I just wanted to sort of start the ball rolling, really. And a lot of the things that I'm going to be talking about, like I said, I've only spoke to a few family members, including my partner Shelley, my sister, my mum, and the odd friend over the years that I felt they're receptive to what I'm talking about. So yeah, anyway, I always digress, don't I? Yeah, anyway, ramblings of a madman. So catch us all soon, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy this beautiful early spring. Well, it's not even spring. Yes, it's not spring till the 22nd, is it? Enjoy this very beautiful late winter's morning. Anyway, catch us all soon, ladies and gentlemen. Take care. Love, light and peace to each and every one of you. Bye now.